sucks when everything sucks. When things are hard, when things are painful, when things are exhausting. And some happy optimist is just like, think positive. Everything's gonna work out fine. What if I don't want to think positively? So how the hell am I supposed to move through this shitty time? Great question. We're going to talk about the ways to be at peace during these shitty times today on Get Your Shift Together. If you are a human, you have been through your fair share of difficult times. You just can't be human and automatically have a perfect, easy life. That's an oxymoron. Human and easy. The whole point of being human is to learn lessons and to grow. And you can't grow without a little rain, friends. Granted, some people have it way easier than others, and some people seem to get shit on repeatedly. Either way, our hardships are subjective, because what one person goes through, another one might coast through much easier. And we ain't here to judge. Your hardships are your hardships, period. When we're in these experiences, it's often that we'll say things like, this fucking sucks. This is the worst. Bad things always happen to me. And yes, you're right. It sucks. It's painful. Again, it's exhausting. It's all of those things. What we did right there, when we define it by those seemingly more negative adjectives, is we've boxed ourselves into a very limiting headspace. Bear with me. This is not a positivity talk. While I'm all about positivity, I'm also about reality, and I'm about truth. So hear me out. We can hold multiple truths at one time. Ones that do not keep us trapped in that negative or limiting headspace. Ones that don't keep us feeling like we're never going to make it out onto the other side of a shitty situation. Brittany, what the hell do you mean by this? Let me give you some examples. So years back, I don't even know how long ago anymore, I opened up my very first spiritual development and healing center. Holy shit, that was one of the scariest times in my life. Full of unknowns, full of uncertainty. It was literally a whole new life. And boy, was it a busy one. When you own your own business, you're working all the time when you start up, especially in a niche field that's client-driven. I was also finishing up my master's and working my clinical internship all at the same time. I was exhausted. I was so stressed out. I was overwhelmed and overstressed. Facts. I was also accomplishing something really awesome at the same time. And every day that went by brought me closer and closer to achieving my goals. Also facts. I can hold two truths at the same time. This sucks and is awesome all at once. Let's use a little more of an emotional experience for my life. I was once in a very abusive relationship. It was one of the worst times of my life. I spent 4 years with an agonizing stomach ache. I was getting treated like I was nothing and believing like I was nothing. During that relationship, I sought out spirituality. I immersed myself in books, classes, community for spiritual healing and growth, because that was the thing that helped me to escape and to feel better. And that was the thing that helped me develop new thoughts that encouraged me to leave the relationship. Now, looking back, I can easily say that that relationship sucked, that really all my past relationships were god-awful, and that those 4 years of my life were terrible. Fact. They were emotionally distressing and even traumatizing. All of my relationships in the past, but that abusive one in particular, it was a catalyst for my spiritual growth and connection that then launched me forward into this life that I never, ever, ever would have lived if it hadn't been for that relationship. I never would have grown spiritually. I never would have developed the intuitive skills that I did. I never would have opened my own business. I might never have left that relationship. I never would have met the people that I have in my life now. I never would have gone to get my master's or my license for therapy. And I never would have ended up doing the kick-ass collaborations that I do in the world of mental health now. Sure, some of those things might have happened, but the way that they panned out was a work of freaking art. So did that entire time in my life suck, despite the memories of my ex overpowering most of that time period? No. That experience sucked. But that experience also brought amazing things. that time in my life also brought amazing things. We have a tendency to lock ourselves into an either or scenario. Things have to either suck or be great. We seldom stop and recognize that we can hold more than one truth at the same time. By looking at the positive or even indifferent things that have happened does not take away from the fact that shitty things happened. You decide that as part of your narrative when you choose that it either has to be shitty or good. The same way that focusing on the shitty things takes away from the positive or indifferent things, because we choose that way of thinking. Facts are facts, my friends, and that means that some shitty facts can exist at the same time as good ones. That means some painful facts can exist at the same time. I compare this shit to having a baby. It's disgusting. It's painful. It's bloody. It's messy. It's terrifying. But at the same time, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's miraculous. Literally mind-blowing. It's full-on wild and cool and love-filled chaos. All of those things are fucking facts, man. And they coexist. So here's my point. If you find yourself trapped in the mindset that everything fucking sucks, my life sucks, today sucks, stop right there. Acknowledge what exactly about the situation fucking sucks. Remove adjectives like always. Because adjectives like that keep you locked in when realistically, it's likely not always, but more so something that you've experienced and maybe more than once. Again, acknowledge what exactly sucks. And then acknowledge what exactly doesn't suck. Acknowledge what might even be good. Then sit there. Sit there holding on to both truths. Allow both truths to sink the frig in. This isn't about thinking positive. This is about looking at facts and not just from the perspective of feeling overwhelmed or unhappy with the way something is going. Give yourself the gift of seeing what could be going right, or maybe even just going. You deserve that level of peace. You deserve that reality. Listen, as always, I am here for you, here to listen, here to help in any way that I can. Thank you for watching. What did you like about this video? Was it helpful? What do you want to see more of? Hit me up in these comments. I want to know. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Just hit that little share button down there, or copy and paste a little link into your Facebook page or something. Go on, do it. Follow me on Instagram for a daily dose of vibes and lessons to get your shit together. See ya.